everybody, here we go. The big show opener. Big show opener. Come on. Big round of applause for the big show opener. I know you feel it. You're feeling it inside. You feel it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, keep it going. Thank you. My phone is using AI to transcribe me in real time, and that's very distracting. Hello, welcome to Comedy from Home Sweet Home. I am your host, Jacob McFadden. This will be my last show for a little bit, as I'm having a daughter in 4 weeks, and it's starting to freak me out. I mean, it's really becoming real now. So, like, with all this Epstein stuff in the news, right? They had to start, like, if my daughter has a blowout, how do I clean that? And each time I ask a woman that, she laughs in my face. But I don't want to fucking Google it. Like, how do I... But it's a real question. It's a real, genuine question that I can't Google without going to jail. And everyone just laughs at me, guys. I don't know what to do anymore. I think I'm going to run away when the girl's born. I think I'm just going to abandon my family and run away. That seems like the most respectable thing to do at this point. Well, that was completely out of order of stuff I wanted to bring up, but that's fine. Also, my wife said, you know, when the baby's first born, there's such a hormone dump that your daughter, as soon as she's born, could, for the first day or two, lactate. How would you react to that? And I wouldn't. Just a day later, the janitor would come put me on a dolly and wheel me out of the operating room. I'm done. I don't know what to fucking do about that. I just assume you spilled on her. I don't know. All right. Anyways, that's real anxiety. Let me get the stuff I wrote down. Have you guys been following the Winter Olympics? Huh? Winter Olympics? No one gives a fuck about the Winter Olympics, right? I don't care about the Winter Olympics. And I'll be honest, I'm like a shithead jingoist. Like, I think every other country that's not America is the third world, and I don't give a fuck about the Olympics. Like, at all. The only thing I've enjoyed about the Olympics is I have my two boys sitting with me on the couch, and every time I'll turn it on and be like, see those guys? Those are the good guys. It doesn't matter who we're playing. Those are the bad guys. And then I just get my kids to boo whatever country. Which is, I mean, the other day they were booing Britain, and I was like, okay, yeah, good, fuck them. You know? Although, I did find out one thing. I even wrote her name down because I found this out while I was sitting here. United States athlete Jutta Leerdam has such a big fat ass, she ripped through her athletic pants on the ice. All right, and that covers the public service part of tonight's performance. So I'm getting these pro bono hours out of the way. I don't know if you guys watch the Super Bowl for the halftime show. I watched both. I watched the real halftime show with Bad Bunny. I loved it. I loved everything about it. I understood every word. And I watched the All-American halftime show, which was the most cheese dick try-hard thing I've ever seen in my life, and I went in wanting to like it. Okay, there was a guy named Lee Bryce who sang a song. The actual lyrics were, I just want to catch a fish, drive my truck, drink a beer, not find out that a boy is a girl. It's like, what the fuck is this? You realize this is a Super Bowl? I had 2 pounds of chicken wings in me. I was drunk, and I'd been strong-arming toddlers for 2 hours. Budweiser just turned a Clydesdale into a Pegasus by putting a bald eagle on its back, and I was like, that's too fucking American. I hate that. All right. I thought in Richmond you guys would like that. Oh, wait. I saw on Valentine's Day the guy who played Buffalo Bill in Silence of the Lambs apologized for portraying Buffalo Bill because Buffalo Bill, quote, believed he was transgender. It's not how fictional characters work. Fictional characters are what you write down. You don't get to say, like, the character was operating under delusion, unless you wrote, the character was operating under delusion. It's just, the way you wrote him is what he is. All right. Guys, I'm fucking all messed up about the baby, I guess. I'm gonna skip that, because that's not gonna go over it well at all. Just think these women need to get out of the game of shooting people in public. That's sort of a white guy thing. Sort of, as a big 2A guy, you know, I'm looking at those numbers every week. I'm like, this is our sport. And now all these women are getting in and doing it. Despicable. The New York Times did refer to the latest transgender shooter as a person who previously went by 2 names. I don't like that euphemism at all. Because here I'm Jacob, but at home I'm Jake. And if I ever shoot my wife, I don't want people to think I'm trans. See, I knew that wouldn't work. That's good. All right, let's keep going. On Valentine's Day, here's the other thing that happened. The Department of Justice put out a memo saying, hey, for real, we just finished putting out, by the way, happy anniversary, I hope everyone's having a great day, I hope everyone's in love. We just finished putting out all the Epstein files. That's what they did on Valentine's Day. And there's some weird stuff in there now, guys. I personally thought the child rape and selling was bad. But now it turns out they're eating the children. There's emails saying they're eating the children. They're calling it jerky. And here's the thing about pedophile math. If anything is related to pedophilia and you express any skepticism or have a question, you are a pedophile. So we just have to accept it. They're eating the children. They're referring to the children as jerky in the emails. They're saying things like, hey, I'll walk the jerky over to you, which is weird to put in an email. If you're in walking distance with jerky, you could just shout that across the room. Unless the jerky is children that you're eating. Another email says, hey, I was going to have this jerky, but I thought you need it more than me, and you should have this jerky first. Again, food items just sort of disappear after you have them. So it's weird to have it first. Also, I'm thinking about it for these poor victims. I don't know why the Department of Justice would do that. There's the child rape and selling and the abuse, right? And then there's the part where you're referred to as a dried out husk of wrinkled meat when you're 13. That can't be good for your self-esteem. Frankly, I find it rude. All right. I'll end with this. My wife took my phone the other day. She's an Apple user. I have an Android. She took my phone the other day, was texting her mother, and wanted to text, she was texting about the car seat. She wanted the bigger one and did not type bigger. She typed something else. You could look at your phone keyboard. She typed something else into my phone, and then in her panic to try and delete it, she added it to the dictionary. And because it's a word that's been added to the dictionary that starts with an N, and is the rest of the way through, my phone keeps trying to automatically correct any instance of the word bigger to the new word that she added to the dictionary. Which has been a fucking fun game to put in my life. You don't realize how often you text the word bigger until you're at danger of ruining every relationship in your life if you use it. And I've been good on it for like 2 weeks, until earlier today I was texting with a friend, and I was like, did you hear about that sewer pipe that broke in DC? It's putting gallons of shit into the water every day, and they can't fix it for 9 months. He's like, how many gallons? Like thousands? And I texted back real quick, bigger. And he said, okay, you don't have to like what DC's doing, but that language is not acceptable. All right. That's sort of my time, everybody. I decided to do no jokes that I knew would work because it's my last time doing this for 2 months. I hope everyone enjoyed that decision. It's a creative decision. Your next comic. Your first comic of the evening. Your first comic of the evening. This guy. I searched for him in the Epstein files. I really thought he was going to be in there. It just seems like that would be his thing. He's tall, he's got a weird mustache, he rides a bike everywhere despite the fact that he's an adult and he doesn't have a DUI. These are all things that make you think he's into children. And that doesn't mean he's not into children. He just might be into, bargain basement price children. He may not be into premium children. Well, let's not get into rating children. Hey, I'm a girl dad, so that kind of shit's not cool, guys. All right, everybody put your hands together for Will Minor.
Keep it going for Jacob. He likes to rate children. Boy, I gotta really emphasize the T when you say that and rate. Oh my goodness, how's it going, everybody? Keep it going for Jacob. He's about to be a father. Okay, dispel your trepidation. Jesus Christ. I'm proud of you, Jacob. I can already picture you screaming at the ref at your daughter's Little League game. Oh yeah, dude, just being like, hey ref, we're not paying her to sit. Oh, dude, it's gonna be adorable. He's already bought her a gun. I know, dude. Oh, God. I know you well. Oh, God, you already got the father paunch, too. Oh, damn, he's going to get really good at bowling for no reason, too. Oh, God. I love you, Jacob. And how's it going, everybody? How are we doing? Oh, my goodness. I know I'm a lot to take in. I know that. I know I look like all the Beatles just smushed into one guy. I know it's a lot all at once. I know I'm like a millennial Frank Zappa, and I sound like SpongeBob if he smoked a lot of cigarettes. It's a lot all at once. I'm so sorry. Also, I recently learned this. Apparently, people with big butts Big butts are apparently linked to having autism. Yes, apparently people, thank you, brave person in the crowd. Thank you, brave stranger in the crowd. Thank you. Yes, no, apparently having big butt is linked to autism. So, boy, call me whatever that female figure skater was, Jacob.
John Leardom.
Thank you, Jacob. You are the wind beneath my wings, but I can't remember an Olympian. Oh, goodness. What else do I want to talk about tonight? I know I have a lot. I have long hair now. I don't know, when I had short hair, I love this. When I had short hair, people would always tell me, like, you look like a cop. And I would always be like, but come on, you can see my face. These are dark times for living in people. Come on, laugh with me, America. Laugh with me. We have to look in the face of these things and laugh. Oh my goodness, I know, it's a lot. Do we not like ice? Do we like ice? I don't know. I couldn't tell from that reaction. I can't tell from this crowd. Okay, you guys gave me down. Okay, so we're boo. Okay, good. Me too! Thank God. I was going to do the other thing. Oh boy, I was going to be like, I love it in my drinks. Like, ice, can't get enough. No, I don't like ice. Here's my thing with it. I don't think ice, I dig this, I don't think ice, they should not be able to eat the food of the people they deport. Yeah, take that, America. Coming down hard on. I know you all are like, wow, Will, really way to draw a line in the sand. Are you all not on board with my idea? Do you not like my idea? Do we not? Okay, do you want to feed them? I don't know. I just think it'd be really adorable if, like, imagining just like some lieutenant screaming on the radio, Sergeant, why haven't you arrested the abuelas? And he just radios back, Sir, we can't. They keep feeding us sopapillas. They're adorable. Okay, I see you all don't support your local pupuseria. You all got to get out more. You all got to meet your El Salvadorian, Guatemalan neighbors. Come on, people. We got to support these people. Oh, goodness. What else do I want to talk about? Epstein Island. Oh, boy, this list keeps coming out. Boy, this list keeps coming out, I tell you. Makes me really glad I'm really bad at networking. Oh, boy. This brick-a-back showbiz game, you know how that always gets to Richmond, Virginia. I'm shocked by the names on this list, America. I'm shocked by the names on this list. Chewbacca. Fozzie Bear from the Muppets. Alf. We all knew Alf. Let's be honest, we all knew Alf, and we said nothing. Everybody was there. What should we do with the island? What should we do with the island? You can answer me. I'm not a monster. I'm not gonna go back. I'm not gonna go to the island. Go back. Oh my goodness. I think they should turn it into a state park. Do we have nods? Do we like this idea? Do we I want to turn it into a state park? I think that'd be... What? You don't want to do that? I saw some trepidation. No state park? Come on, that'd be adorable. You could probably put squirrels there.
Burn it and then it can be whatever.
And then it could be whatever. Then it could be a state park?
Cleanse it.
Just cleanse it. You don't want a place for the squirrels? All the pedophile squirrels?
Like 10 years from now.
What about all the pedophile iguanas and all the pedophile birds? Where are we going to send all of them? Thank you. Again, stranger, my rock. I don't know this man, but I need you now more than ever. Oh, goodness. I'll back away from the... I'll pull the plane off that island, folks. I'll back up a bit. Oh, goodness. Welcome, friend. Oh, goodness. Thank you so much. I'm dying up here. Oh, God. I'm going to get out of this last joke. It's very stupid. I'm very bad at communicating. You can probably tell from the last, 4 minutes, I'm a very bad communicator. I like to text with emojis. Anybody else like to text with emojis? Do you like the emojis? Hell yeah. What are our favorite emojis? People shout them out.
Smiley face.
Smiley face. I don't believe you. Nobody smiled at all tonight. I could have used a smile. Oh, Jesus. Anybody else? Any other smiles?
The cowboy hat.
The cowboy hat. Giddy up. Oh, my goodness. Right up, cowboy. I like your style. Hell yeah. I'm going to send you a cowboy later. Oh, goodness. My favorite emojis are the flag emojis. I love the flag emojis. I think they're awesome. Did you know they have all the flags? They have all the fucking flags. It's incredible. If I'm ever trying to, romance a gal, I'll send her a bunch of French flags. Send her some French flags. Ooh la la, France, France, France. If I ever want to describe to my friends, if I want to get food, I'm just if I want to get Mexican food, I'll send the Mexican flag. If I want to get Chinese food, then I will send the flag of China. And if I want to go to Buffalo Exchange, I'm sending the pride flag. Alrighty, thanks. Thank you so much for putting up with me. I'm going to get out of here. Let's get Jacob McFadden back up here.
Will Minor, everybody. Said he'd go back to Epstein Island. Did you catch that? He said he'd go back to Epstein Island. Knowing Will Minor, he probably went to Epstein Island on a paddle boat, huh? Because he rides a bicycle, everybody? He'd go on a paddle boat? Okay, no DUI, but still, that's his preferred method of travel. That's just an interesting thing. All right. To your next comic, I apologize that we followed you or preceded you with 20 minutes of Epstein material, but unfortunately, the world that your parents left us gave us Jeffrey Epstein, and we had to address that. It's just in the news, probably because your parents in particular didn't do more. Anyways, now that's out of the way. Everybody, put your hands together for Gemma May. All right, guys, we're going to keep this thing moving. Your next comic coming into the stage right now. This guy, wow, what a professional. This guy is a great comic. He's always touring. He's always doing stuff. He just got announced he's going to do the new Netflix as a joke series. Everybody put your hands together for the big dog of Richmond comedy, Charlie Waring.
Hey guys, I want to cry with this music on. The Carole King music. I'm like, God, it is too late. Shit, it's too late for my comedy career. This is bullshit. I don't know. It's too late. I don't know. My jokes are gonna suck. That's fine. I watched this movie for the first time recently. This movie called Life Size. I don't know if anyone's seen it. It's this Disney Channel movie. The plot of it is this Barbie doll comes to life and becomes Tyra Banks. So this is like a movie. It was like the Barbie movie, like 20 years before the Barbie movie, right? It's a great movie. My favorite part of the movie is there's a part where Tyra Banks, she's a living doll walking around. She goes into a toy store. There's this woman. She looks at the doll that Tyra Banks, came from. Looks at the doll, looks at Tyra Banks, and goes, "Oh my God!" Like, because she thinks she's the doll. And she is the doll, but the thing that doesn't make sense is the doll that she's holding looks nothing like Tyra Banks. It's like a much darker skin tone. So like this white woman at the toy store just basically saw it and went, oh, any black woman? You look just like the doll. Are you Michelle Obama? That's, okay. Thanks, James. Anyone here like to do acid? Woo! You guys? You look like you were around. You look like the guy who invented acid. I don't know. He's old. That's why I said that. I like to do. I do acid sometimes, but like. I can't do acid on a whim, right? That's the thing I don't understand about a lot of people who do like hard drugs, or if someone offered me acid right now, I'd be like, I gotta find somebody to watch my dog, right? Like, I can't do acid right now, right? And so, why do I need someone to watch my dog? Well, I'm worried if I do acid around my dog, I'm gonna try to fuck my dog. That's what I'm worried about. That's why I need a kid. Oh, sorry, not to fuck. No, I need a kid just to tell me not to go on the roof. Okay, I'm sorry. That's. No, but some of you guys are like, wait, why do you think you would fuck your dog on acid? Well, just one time I was on acid, I was watching the movie Aladdin, and I saw like, and as I'm watching Aladdin, I was just like, one of the wishes should be to fuck the genie, right? But then when I was sober, I was like, that's a good point. I said it when I was on acid, but I stand by it. Like, I think everyone in here, I don't understand, why do they never do that? I think everyone in here, they want to fuck the genie, right? Everyone in here, like, every man would love to just fuck a blue, ethereal woman with huge tits and the voice of Robin Williams, right? You're fucking the genie, you're about to come, you pull out, come on the genie's face. The genie goes, hello! It's Mrs. Doubtfire. All right, guys. All right. I don't know if you guys know this. They're adding a new dog to Paw Patrol. You guys know Paw Patrol. It's like these little dogs. There's a cop dog. There's a firefighter dog. They're adding an ice agent dog. So the new dog, the ice agent dog, it rounds up chihuahuas and puts them in detention centers. And no one cares at first, but then the ice dog kills a golden retriever, and then suddenly people care. I felt scared to say that because those guys on the stairs look like undercover ICE agents. These guys look like they're going to ask, where can I get drugs? All right. All right, guys. I watched a documentary recently on the BTK killer. This guy really grinds my gears. Let me say that. This guy grinds my gears, okay? First of all, yeah, his name. I hate his fucking name, okay? The Bind, Torture, Kill Killer? Come on, fuck you. It's a little redundant, right? You know, I don't know. The Bind, Torture, Kill Killer. He's like the ATM machine of serial killers, right? All right, thank you. Also, I'm kind of dyslexic, so I get BTK and BTS confused. So I turned that on. I was like, oh my god, this guy's killing beautiful Korean men. That's. All right, guys. If you didn't like my set, I'm also 15, and this is my first time. So thanks very much. Let's get Jacob up here.
Charlie Waring, everybody. Give it over Charlie Waring. By the way, there's a part of me that's, as a dad, just wants to point out, that's very cool of you, by the way, to do this. To bring her out. That's incredibly cool. I got arrested once when I was 15, and they told my dad to come pick me up, and he said no. They made him pick me up anyway, so he's like, you have to take him to school tomorrow, but still, he said no. He would never take me to a bar at night unless he needed someone to drive him home.
Exactly. We got a year left, and then she starts driving.
Here's the second problem. I go to a governor's school, so I'm too scared to, like, when we log out to go to the bathroom, I'm too scared to say, like, oh, I've been out longer than the allotted time. I'm not a rule. I'm too scared to break the rules.
Oh, so you're a good kid.
No.
You're right, that is a problem. As a parent myself, you're right, that's the real problem. You're a good kid. You're a clever, good kid. What a horrible thing. Actually, now I'm thinking about it, that does seem awful. I'd like a dumb kid that's easier to control. All right, let's keep this thing moving. Speaking of dumb kids, your next comic, the greatest example of this, he's a very, very stupid child who tells jokes about things he shouldn't on this very stage, and then gets me in trouble. I gotta talk to the owner the next day, because that's someone's friend. I didn't tell him that earlier, I'm just telling him that now. Everybody put your hands together for the controversial James Copeland.
Yeah, thank you. I'm the controversial one. When every single one of you guys had to bring out your A-game pedophile jokes, we had a fucking kid in here, and you're like, oh, I love fucking kids. What the fuck is wrong with you guys?
We implied it.
You implied it? That's worse.
Sound like Jeffrey Epstein, but 15 ain't a kid. Wow. Teenager. Legally.
Okay, great. Yeah. I've never felt more defended in my miscarriage joke than watching you guys. Okay, I'm gonna stop. You guys weren't harassing her. You were just.
She's not have a miscarriage, you idiot. That's the difference.
Not really, actually. Anyway, now that I've poisoned the room with the drama, I was thinking about Irish women. I think Irish women have it the worst in the world. Yeah? Mickey, is that Irish? No? Okay. So Irish women, they have to deal with Irish men who have the smallest penises in the world, and Irish babies who have the largest heads in the world. So on the way in, they get nothing, but on the way out, they lose everything. They lose everything. Is that Jacob down there?
No, that was a random person.
Okay, great. I've not been able to get to the tag on that joke that I just wrote. Oh well. I'm trying to be more present in the new year. Anybody else? Yeah, I've been trying to meditate more. Made me realize I thought I really liked podcasts. It turns out I just really hate the sound of my own thoughts. Like, my brain is just the exact opposite of the Calm app. It's just like, picture in your mind's eye when you called your first grade teacher mom. You fucking loser. Instead, I could be listening to podcasts. I could be listening to Joe Rogan talk to the entire Epstein flight log about how the liberals are going too far. All right. We're having fun. Do a quick impression for you guys. This is my impression of a drag queen choosing a book for Drag Story Hour. This one, it's giving tree. Thank you. I wish I could can that laugh, Monty. I wish I could can it and open it at night when I'm alone. I have friends that will watch 8 hours of true crime TV shows, and then they get a jury summons and they fake their own death to get out of it. Like, if you like true crime so much, true is the jury part of true crime. Will you quit fucking looking at me like that, Monty? God damn, you're a motherfucker. God, I'm eating shit so hard, Monty.
Get off my dick!
Alright. I like to complain about my roommate to people that don't know that I'm married. Just like, yeah, my roommate keeps making me hang out with her dad on Christmas. Super annoying. My roommate is refusing to pay the electric because I forgot her birthday again. Yeah, my roommate is super unchill whenever I have girls over. It's like, give me the living room for 5 minutes. And I'll end it there. Thank you guys.
James Copeland, everybody. Wow. What can I say? James Copeland, huh? It's an open mic. Just being nasty to be nasty at this point. No, he is nasty. He's a disgusting person. His personal life is a mess. All right, your next comment. But I would never gossip. I would never gossip. Okay, his wife is pretty mad at him right now, but I wouldn't gossip. That's not my place. That's not my business. But yeah, I mean, keep doing chuckle smugglers instead of focusing on your marriage. That's good. No, but I would never gossip, guys. I want to emphasize, I don't believe in talking about people in that way. But ladies, if you like him, he'll be available soon. All right, let's keep this thing moving. Your next comic, everybody, class act. Your next comic is a classic of the scene, okay? A classic of the genre. Everybody put your hands together for Blake Carlson.
Hi, happy Blake History Month, everybody. And this is a little thing I've been doing the past week. It is Blake History Month, so I've been doling out some Blake History facts. This is Blake History fact number 3. So Blake History fact number 3, I broke a 9-year-old girl's pinky in a heated game of tetherball 3 years ago. Wait a minute. Pussies fart? I don't think so. That's like saying anuses give babies. Comedians are so mean, comedians. I got off stage in a mic once. Comedian goes, "Nice going, Pac-Man Jr." Groundhog Day is my favorite movie. My favorite line from Groundhog Day is, "What? It's Groundhog Day? Again?" I want to bring back incest. Not for me, though. It's for my brother. Don't you worry. Above board. Kidnappers' basements are always the same. Can we agree on this? They're always the same. They're always bare, cement, brutalist, right? They're always brutalist. As if that's so terrifying. You know what scares me? Art Deco. Horrible. You put me in a basement that's covered in peacock feather wallpaper with gold trim, I'm begging for death. It's like kidnapping and killing children's your whole thing. Put some money into it. I've started using ashtrays for my boogers. Because they're all over the place and most people vape now. Pussies fart? I don't know. I take my jewelry off before I masturbate like I'm gonna fight somebody. I didn't think I held grudges, but there was this one kid in middle school that I hated. He'd always follow me around, very annoying, just saying stupid shit in my ear. And I found out when I went to college that he got hit by a bus. Best day of my life. He didn't die or anything. The story that was relayed to me was that he got hit by the front of the bus. He bounced off the front of the bus onto his backpack and broke his laptop. I didn't know I went to high school with fucking Buster Keaton. I think everybody in a frat should actually be related to each other. You don't agree? I just keep us out of it. Keep us out of it. Yeah. Because if they kill a kid, that's their problem then. That's the family's problem. And then we can get rid of the Greek letter thing. I'm not really a big fan of the Greek letter thing. We can just start calling them by their last names. Like, yeah, I think I'm going to rush Simmons next week. My blood work's coming in. I think I'm a third cousin kind of thing. And it's like when they kill a kid, what do they do for the families? I have no idea I never hear anything what they do with the family. Do they do like a big card at least? Or like fold up the boy's tank top and give it to the mother like it's an American flag? Something. Show a little respect. And I've never killed a kid. But if I were to do it, I would want to do it with like 40 of my closest friends, right? All right. Let's see. Yes, sir. I don't want to get religious, but like, what are the odds that bush was still burning when Moses walked by? Like, I'm late to everything, you know? With my luck, I would have walked by a pile of ashes that spelled out, "Call me back." Cool. All right.
Blake Carlson, everybody.
Yeah.
And ending with a great New Yorker comic joke. That would have been awesome for the intellectual reading crowd.
Keep that in mind.
Yeah. Hey, if you learn how to draw, you could make $25. All right, we're going to keep this thing moving. Your next comic. This guy, it's my first time seeing him here. I hope it's your first time seeing him here, because if not, that means shit happened while I was away, and I don't like that at all. Put your hands together for Charlie Deck. Or don't. There we go. Yeah, move it up.
This fucking tall guy.
How's it going, everybody? Hey, I know you guys know this because you all have phones and you watch the news. But so the monks went by, they did their thing. So I think it was hilarious that they went through Petersburg on the 99th day. So I don't know if anyone knows numerology, but I always 66 and 99 are pretty connected, you know. So I think it's like a devil's number, but I don't know. But I just think it's funny that they planned their trip and they just rolled through Petersburg on the 99th day. I don't know if anyone's into numerology, but I thought, as a spiritualist kind of person, that shit was fucking hilarious. I don't know, but I do have to check out the gambling tent pretty soon. But I don't know if anybody knows, but today or tonight or last night at midnight or at 3 a.m. or whatever time, I don't know if they have 75 in their time. I don't know how people in China or whatever use vehicles or time. but it's Chinese New Year. Like there's like a festival going on. It just started. I don't know if like we have to wait till the end and it's New Year, or if like we just can't sleep for like a week. I don't know how New Year works, but so it's Rapidash year this year. So Chinese New Year, they all like pick an animal and like an element or some shit, and they just roll dice, and you know they did it like 1,000 years ago, and we all just keep following it because it's fun. And so it's the flaming horse year. I don't know if that means for anyone, but it's the fire horse. And anyone knows Pokemon, that's kind of fun. But so I've tried to like embody the Chinese zodiac on my way to enlightenment, otherwise known as getting with multiple women at the same time, on average. That is enlightenment. But just to let you know, but so like I have my dragon glasses. You know, like my spirituality like mainly consists of like, you know, like, oh, what's the Chinese New Year? Oh, it's the snake. All right, cool. Well, I'm gonna like shake around in the shower a little bit, get my kundalini going, and just go to work and not talk to anyone. And it doesn't. I don't know what to do with that. You know, I guess it's just weird. But so today I've been kind of celebrating. Like I've been putting on music, kind of, but I've been kind of doing like everything but China stuff for like the lulz. Like I've been putting on Japanese music. Like I have a red Toyota that I drive around, and so it's like on brand. But I'm like listening to Japanese music. I'm listening to Korean music. You know, I haven't put on Cambodian rap, and I'm waiting to leave here to do so. But you know, I'm kind of doing everything but China stuff, and also like Taiwan or the Republic of China, all that jazz. You know, kind of stuff. So it's like everything but China, and I don't know. It just feels right. It's kind of like my genetics. Like I'm like everything but England. Like I'm like Scottish, Welsh, Polish, jazz. Anyways, so I guess this isn't really a good transition. But happy Fashnacht Day as well. Today's Fashnacht Day. For anyone still fighting the good fight out there, you know, so Greenland's been in the news, and I think that's kind of fun. I've been talking about Greenland since like college. You know, it doesn't help my paranoia that I'm being like followed by the government, because I'm like, we need fucking Greenland, we need to get Greenland here, you know, and all of a sudden we're starting to go after Greenland, and like doesn't help my paranoia or my fisheye sort of vibe with the world. But it says close with Greenland here, but I like have not worked on any like Greenland comedy, so I don't know. By the way, because the Epstein files have been released, anyone who's on the Epstein list, like I'm like maybe I don't know if I want to like try and be a lawyer someday, but like I think everyone in the files can sue the DOJ from now until the end of time. So I don't know like if there can be an ongoing investigation now that it's public. I don't know if they treat it like amateur astronomy, and all of a sudden we like find a planet and like have to like report it before the government watching us finds out. I don't like what like I don't understand. I don't understand what's going on with anything. But thank you. I'm Charlie Det. You can find me if you want.
You know, Charlie Det, everybody. Just to be clear, Charlie Det's his proclamation was that we need to bring Greenland here, which is the first time anyone's ever made Donald Trump's position seem like the moderate option. He just wants to keep Greenland there and own it. Charlie wants to bring it here. All right, should have led with that. Live and learn. Also, it's the year of the flaming horse. I don't know, 365 days of a gay horse is going to get annoying. And if it were 2015, I would do the voice. He'd be gay and Chinese. Ooh. But I have children now, so I need to pay the alimony. God damn, I really want to. All right, come drink with me after the show. Don't do it. Your next comic will do it. Your next comic hates horses. He hates gay people, and he hates the Chinese. Loves fire. Loves fire. Put your hands together for Louie Carroll.
Gear up for Jacob. One hell of an introduction. I hate horses.
Knew it.
Yeah.
Told everyone.
Gay people are good guys. Don't tell anyone. Anyway, you guys know the comparison. I don't know if this is a thing or not. That dogs are men and cats are women.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's kind of reductive, right? It's kind of reductive. I think dogs are white people and cats are black people. Right? Like, I can see a cat in a do-rag. I can't really see a German Shepherd in dreads. That's kind of culturally insensitive, you know? You know what I'm saying? Like, dogs must be white and cats must be black. I think hyenas are wiggers. Right? Like, they look like a dog, but that laugh. Oh. They think they can say it, right? So, I think committing crimes is wrong, you know?
On order.
Yeah. I love gay people, but committing crimes is wrong. Alright, but I think you like pay for it if you're getting your mugshot taken and you're camera shy, right? Like, you know what I'd hate? I'd hate to be the guy who does that. Welcome. You guys look like South Park, but like real life. But yeah, committing crimes is wrong. But like, I feel like you pay for it if you're like getting your mugshot taken and you're camera shy, right? You know what I hate? I'd hate to be the photographer for that. Just like you're like, now pretend you're trying to kill me. Come on, don't be camera shy, killer, come on. Now say bloodlust. See there? There you go. The guy with the camera. Oh my god. Let's see. Can't even see anything. I feel like alright, I'm the unluckiest. I'm the Oh no!
Horse-footed asshole.
No! Now, if this was fire.
How do you not?
I know it wasn't lights.
Oh, you ripped the whole thing apart, you know?
I did?
Yes. Well, start talking loudly.
Alright, give it up for Jacob for fixing his own equipment. And the crowd was mine. Do I get extra minutes?
You're not even using the minutes you have now, you fucking idiot.
Alright, I'm the unluckiest person on the planet, alright? It's timing. But like, I'm the unluckiest person on the planet, right? So I bought some stuff because they're on sale, but I paid the original price. Like the sale right now when I was walking to the cashier or something. Yeah, I'm never walking into a casino. Do you know how unlucky I am? Thank you. You know how unlucky I am? Like, I would lose a coin toss. The only two options, head or tails, and I would land on torso, alright? Like, I am so unlucky, if I rolled the dice, you'd land on 0. That never gets it. It's the mic's fault. So it's been a while since I gave a homeless guy change. Because the last guy who asked me for change used the trick-or-treats bucket. And I was like, I don't have change, but here's a Starburst, you know? And he did not like that. And I was like, is he more like an M&M's guy? Like, I don't know. All right, I'm gonna end on I guess a strong one. I like crossover events. Anyone else? Yeah, like the Flintstones meet the Jetsons. That was peak.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, that was peak. Another crossover event. All the celebrities in the Epstein files.
Hell yeah.
It's like all of you know each other. That's the strongest one.
Woo!
And that's been my time here for Jacob McFadden.
Clumsy Louie Carroll, you son of a bitch! Did he really?
Louie Carroll doesn't know where his fucking feet are. That's what I've just figured out. You know what they call that, Louie? Diabetes. Wow. You're gonna lose those feet. Sorry. You know the most fucked up part about the Flintstones Meet the Jetsons? Yeah. The conceit is that the Flintstones just live beneath the Jetsons. The conceit is that the Jetsons live in a futuristic world where like medicine's free and like they have food and everything. But there is an underclass, like a literal underclass of people who have had to domesticate dinosaurs to survive. But they don't have to make sprockets. Am I right, guys? Wouldn't you rather bathe in a woolly mammoth snot than have to make sprockets for a living? Fucking sprocket lovers. All right, your next comic, I have no idea how she feels about sprockets. I'm looking at her, good American girl hates them. Hates sprockets. Fuck sprockets. Take them back to China on one of your big boats, Flintstones. Everybody put your hands together for Mickey.
Don't keep kicking the corner.
I don't know what a sprocket is. Hate to break it to you. Never seen either of those shows, by the way. So hi, my name's Mickey. If I laughed at your joke tonight and if you're already gone, don't feel too good about yourself. Sometimes I laugh when I'm uncomfortable. And I'm here tonight to not talk about the Epstein files because I've been through enough. So, yeah. I'm still pretty new to stand-up. I'm still pretty new to stand-up. I have had people tell me in the past that I should be doing stand-up, but I try not to let that get to my head. Like, I had a coworker who told me, Mickey, you should do stand-up, and then like an hour later he was like, Mickey, what's your type? So I'm pretty sure that when people tell you should do stand-up, it just means they want to sleep with you. So if I date somebody that tells me that I shouldn't do stand-up, that's when I know it's really real. I also hate, what I really hate is like health nuts. That's like a real thing right now. And my coworker who was like hitting on me is also one. And he's always like, oh no, I don't eat dairy, I don't eat sugar, it's too inflammatory. Like, you know what else is inflammatory? My foot up your ass. Anyway, I hate it. I don't remember what else I had to say about health nuts. Oh yeah, I think that there's like a really nice way to do it. Like if you're gonna tell somebody like, you don't do this, like there's a way to do it without making them feel bad. Like, you know, for me, I don't eat the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich anymore because it gives me diarrhea. Like, I'm not gonna make anybody else feel bad for eating it because that's a me thing. And I don't drink alcohol anymore because it makes me evil. Like, that shouldn't make anybody else feel bad unless you're also one of the evil ones. So, yeah, I've also been going to see a lot of jazz. My roommate here, Lulu, is a jazz musician. She plays the piano. She's awesome. And, so yeah, I've been seeing jazz shows at the Reveille, but I'm a singer, so it's like, I'm not really like an instrumentalist, so I don't really like know what I'm supposed to be paying attention to when I see people playing jazz and there's no singer, because I'm like more of a lyrics person. So I'm like, there's some things I can pick up on, like, oh yeah, they can make shit up on the spot really good. But then after a while, I'm like, what am I supposed to be thinking about? Like, what am I supposed to be paying attention to? So then I end up just like spending a really long time to think about horses. And like, oh, should I use thread or yarn for this like sewing project that I'm trying to do? And then, you know, so it makes me really wonder, like, other people who are into jazz but they aren't like musicians. I'm like, okay, so what are they thinking about? Are they also thinking about horses? Or do they have like something more clever to say? Or they think about sex? Like, what's going on? Like, because it starts to be like, oh, is this just like a performative thing? Like, because it's like, if you guys have ever been in the Reveille, you just sit there and watch. Like, people aren't dancing either. Like, they're just like, so I was there for like hour, 30 minutes, just jazz. Like, nobody's dancing. Nobody's dancing. So it's like, what does everybody else think about? I really was thinking about that. And horses, obviously. But something else that's kind of crazy is enrolling for benefits. I just had to do that for the first time because my job offers them, which is cool, I guess. But it's just like more money that I'm paying, I realized. So I did what any like 23-year-old girl would do, and I sent it to my dad, and I was like, hey Dad, which ones should I pick? And he was like, make sure to do the accidental death and dismemberment insurance in case you die, and list your mother and I as the beneficiaries so that in case you die, we can cover your funeral expenses. And it's like, you guys don't have $10,000? And that's all. Thank you.
Give it over Mickey, everybody. Mickey! I can answer the question for you, Mickey. What are non-musicians who are listening to jazz thinking about? They're thinking about how much better they are than everybody else who listens to regular music. That is exactly what people who are listening to jazz who don't play music are thinking about. Yes. Also, when people tell you should do comedy, yes, they are trying to sleep with you. Let me rephrase it another way. Hey, you should come out to a bar with me 6 nights a week and I'll drive. It's not so coded at that point, is it? It's actually pretty straightforward and honest. Anyways, let's move on from here. I have the next person sign up. I don't know them, so I'm just going to say a name into the ether and hope someone walks up here. They were signed up by Blake Carlson. Everybody, put your hands together. I'm making contact. Put your hands together for Marisa.
Hey guys, yeah, Blake drove me here, okay? He does not want to have sex with me no matter how much I ask him to. No matter how much I say, hey, you and Sam should have sex with each other and let me watch, they don't do it. Even on my birthday, even on Christmas, they don't do it. And to answer your question about what I think when I'm listening to jazz, I'm just thanking God that he made me a woman. Born a woman, my bad. Born with a vagina, a body with a vagina. Because when I hear that saxophone, oh, I would be rock hard, baby. Rock hard. Oh, stop. Okay. So no, I'm loving. I saw you use the mic stand, and I was obsessed. I was like, I'm gonna do that too. I'm not gonna take it out, guys. I feel like I'm in like a boy band. Ooh, not the lead singer has the Britney mic. Like, ooh, yeah, Candy Girl. You all are white. Okay, me too. But I know stuff. Black History Month, guys. New edition, look it up. Okay. Yeah, I don't have penis envy like I said before. But I did used to, when I was 12, pretend to be a man online because I would play video games and suck horribly at them and not want to be a representative of the gamer girl community since I sucked so fucking bad. So I would pretend to be a guy, because every time I'd lose, they'd be like, oh yeah, you play like a girl. And I'd be like, I have to defend my people. No, I am definitely not a girl. I am definitely a guy. I just had sex with my girlfriend, and now I have a huge fucking boner. I just cummed everywhere, so much of it, gallons even, dare I say. And yeah, now I'm a rock hard post-coital. Have a huge boner. so huge it's crazy. And I'm 30, which means I have like 5 years of experience, right? Since 25 is probably a sensible age for us all to lose our virginities. I mean, for us to have lost, right? 25 was probably when we all, in the past, because we're all 30 here, lost our virginities at 25. Right, guys? And they'd be like, no, if you're not a girl, which you are, you're gay as fuck. And I'd say, well, what makes you think that? And they'd say, I don't know, maybe screen name, act and sing? Could be anything. Could be anything. You are a fairy. However you want to take that, that's what you are. So, I don't play games online anymore. No reason. I'm trying to think of the other jokes that I was gonna do. Okay, I'll tell a funny one. So I walk dogs. I am a business owner. I own a dog walking business. Yay! I'm a CEO. Don't kill me. Or do. Yeah, so I walk dogs and I'm a professional, so I keep the comedy like at a professional level of funny, you know, because I take a picture of the dog after the walk and I send a text and I say, oh, Birdie's so cute. She says hi, she went 1 and 2, and they're like, thank you. They're like, oh my god, it's so funny. You said Birdie said hi. She's a dog, she can't talk. That's hilarious. And if I were walking dogs for a friend or cool, awesome people, I would probably send a different type of text, like, Birdie was having a great walk until she jumped up and bit me on my labia majora and was hanging there for a bit before she fell off, and I was bleeding out on the sidewalk. And actually, this is not Marisa texting you, but the nurse at the hospital, because she was starting to bleed out. And it's actually really crazy that Birdie was even able to attach, because Marisa has one of those itty-bitty health class textbook pussies. So, you know, we're not really sure how she was able to attach. It was very, very impressive. And yes, she did also go 1 and 2. Thank you. Do not ask me to walk your dog. I'm full.
Marisa, everybody. Famed online gamer, Marisa. I don't play online anymore because I'm an adult, and when a bunch of 12-year-olds start calling me a faggot and I get really mad, I have to look at myself in the mirror later and be like, you suck at Call of Duty. They're right, you are. This whole marriage is a lie. These 12-year-old black kids know more about your sexuality than you do because you can't shoot them before you die. Sorry, I'm mad.
Guys, it's getting good. Sorry.
Yeah, no, it's ready. Would you like to do some time?
I was thinking.
Would you? Okay. Hey, your next comic. This guy's a professional. Okay. A lot of people know him. He drives for the Richmond Limousine Company. He is like a true professional. This guy cleans up after drunk women and doesn't even tell stories. Put your hands together for Sam Nelson.
Yeah. Business card.
What's going on, everybody? Guys, I've got bad news. I know you were so excited about Marisa and her tight pussy. But my shit is blown to smithereens. It is raggedy. I'm America's second marsupial. You can fit whatever you want in there. It's disgusting and it stinks. Come on. Oh, is that the line? Come on. Is anybody in here into bondage? Come on. Yeah, okay, we got one. I only did bondage one time. Last time I get pussy on the train tracks, folks. The train would come. So if you're tied up and then the train come, fuck you people. It's Chinese New Year. It's Chinese New Year, everyone. I told my friend I was excited about Chinese New Year. He looked at me and says, Sam, I think you mean Lunar New Year. I don't know a lot. But you are not supposed to call them that. You think you're better than me. Well. You know, I feel like there's a lot of ruckus and commotion about Borat's wife. We don't know a lot about her. It's not a joke, I was just thinking about it. I recently liked an Instagram reel. Please feel free. Thank you. I recently liked an Instagram reel, and it was about being a man walking alone at night, and then a woman takes the same exact turn that you're going to take, so it looks like you're going to follow her and make her uncomfortable. And I like that, and they've made likes public. Great. And my friend sent it to me, a screenshot of me liking that. Sent it to me and said, Sam, nobody is scared of you. Which is like, I would never want to make a woman feel threatened or uncomfortable. But like nobody? Come on, dude. What a burden, dude. Now the only way I can scare women is by talking to them. Super. That was a really great joke I just did, I think. It really killed. Do you guys ever... The music is getting louder. It is getting louder. They're playing me off like it's the Oscars. It's a great joke. Thank you. It is. It's fantastic. That joke kills. Okay? That joke annihilates. That joke... Yeah, it makes the Oklahoma City bombings look like a gender reveal. Because that's what happens, okay? When you're a killer. And don't you love that? Don't you love when comics get brought up or they get described as killers? Isn't that interesting? Like every comic in here isn't just in their car like, I hope they laugh at this one. Can you imagine if they did that for any other industry where the goal is like smiles? So yeah, no, that guy is one of the best ice cream makers out there. Sprinkles, syrup, doesn't matter, dude. Absolute rapist. You see what I'm saying? I think a lot of you see what I'm saying.
Cold Stone reinvented the game because if you put $1 in the jar, you can have power over a rapist and make them sing a song. It's just how it works at Cold Stone, guys. If you've ever had loose cash and you want to hear a song done poorly, even if they're a real rapist, they'll do it. All right. Your next comic specifically asked to go after Sam Nelson, and I'm going to see if he's here. I haven't seen him, but he wanted to go after Sam Nelson, which only makes this even more mysterious. James Mitchell. All right, walk to your car with confidence. Your next comic coming to the stage, he's going to replace James Mitchell in every way, shape, and form, everybody. Put your hands together. This guy is not prematurely aging. He just is himself. And on top of that,
He told me to stall for time. Are we good now? Are we good? Are we good? Okay, your next comic. Ladies, never prematurely ejaculates. In fact, sometimes doesn't even ejaculate at all. He's a late bloomer. It's Danny McCabe.
Yeah. Tell me about your penis and the stuff that comes out of your penis.
I'm still waiting on my first orgasm for anyone who wants to talk to me after the show. Any day now. Hell yeah. I like the idea of that Sam was mentioning of jobs, right? And like the satisfaction is smiles and laughs. I think it'd be really cool if you could get that in every field too. I think one thing, morticians for one, dude. That'd be awesome. It's just like, could you imagine showing your work with that and then all of a sudden they're like, oh my God, it looks like he just fell asleep in makeup. Cool. Live crowd, am I right? Shit. What's up with cruises, guys? What's up with cruises? Cruises are disgusting. Do people agree with me? Like, do we like cruises here? They're so gross, right? They're so gross. I think the only thing that could make it grosser would be like Disney cruises. Because like on top of that, like, it's like it's already disgusting and, like, I don't know. I feel like that's going to attract a lot of Disney adults. And I have this weird theory about Disney adults that they're very horny. But, like, they only do, like, Disney role play. Like, y'all feel me on this? Like, could you imagine, like, someone who's, like, a really silly type of bottom just being like, yuck me, daddy, yuck me. Like, Donald Duck rim jobs. It's in your head, Sam. Shit like that. No. They're disgusting boats, okay? Whether they're Disney or not, I think a good idea would be like a Jason Bourne themed cruise, right? Where everyone's trying to kill you. Because I feel like if a cruise goes awry, that's just what it becomes. Cool. I don't know where I was going with that. Someone mentioned calling their teacher mom. I relate to that. That happened to me. And by teacher, I mean barista. But what can I say? I'm not me until I've had my coffee. Cool. That one hurt. All right, cool. What's in the news this week? Did you guys hear that Abigail Spanberger just signed a bill to increase the minimum wage, right? She's awesome. I support her. For the most part, it's just because she's a gilf. A governor I'd like to fight for. What do y'all think I was talking about? Come on. That would be sexual. Do you think I would say that about Governor Glenn Youngkin? No. His name sounds too much like Blumpkin. That's somehow less sexual. Oh, all right. I'm gonna leave y'all with one last one here. I don't know. Things are weird. You guys ever take advantage of like voice prompts on dating apps? Yeah. No. I thought like, I kind of have this like mindset that like, if I do it, people will think I'm cool, and women will think I'm cool, and therefore I'll get laid. It's a very sound logic. Thank you. I love the head nod disagreeing with me. As you can tell, I'm a hit with the ladies, but hear me out on this, okay? There's a little something I call Miss Peggy. It's about sex-positive Muppets. Oh, Kermie! My strap-on just came in the mail. try it out. I don't know about this, Piggy. I'm not really ready. Come here, frog. But you put something out like there, you know, you're gonna attract a lot of weirdos. I learned my mistake. Shit. This woman invited me over to her house. Right? I fucking knock on the door. It's dark. I just see an arm just pull me in. She throws me down on the couch, right? Gets on top of me. Whispers in my ear. She says, "I'm gonna call you Daddy." And I say, it's Danny. Daddy is my father. All right, guys. My name's been Danny McCabe. Thank y'all so much.
Danny McCabe, everybody. Or not. That's fine. Danny McCabe. Danny McCabe is right. Disney adults are weird people to have sex with. I grew up in Orlando. I once had sex with a woman with a horrible tooth decay and a Jack Skellington backpack in her car in the parking lot of the Contemporary Resort. She was 26, I was 14, but it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. I think about that a lot. For the second time, what?
And that's enough.
Oh, sorry. Guys, I was reaching out for help, but I got shut down by Blake Carlson. I was trying to deal with my trauma, but Blake Carlson told me to stuff it inside and to sit on it. Which is what a 25-year-old girl said to me in the parking lot of a Contemporary Resort in Orlando, Florida. But I won't bring it up. I have no idea if your next comic has ever been to the Contemporary Resort in Orlando, Florida. It's not you, so you should sit down. I offered you the ability to jump ahead in the line. You said no. Your next comic, everybody. She hangs out with victim. What's the opposite of an advocate? Victim punisher, Blake Carlson. Everybody, put your hands together for Donna Boyd. Your next comic coming to the stage, everybody. I hope you are excited. I hope you are ready. I hope you are ready, finally, to see some bald guy comedy. Yeah. Everyone tonight, you thought, like, this is great comedy, but there's too much fucking hair on those heads, right? There's too much hair on this comedy. Well, get ready for some bald fucking comedy, okay? Everybody, if you've ever wondered what it's like to get a joke straight off the dome, get ready, because here it comes. It's Tyler S. Woo! God damn it! All fucking evil comedy, goddammit! Let's shine!
Hi guys. Sorry to kill the vibe. One of the first comics brought up what we should do with Epstein's Island. He said turn it into a state park. I think maybe we should turn it into the next season of Survivor. I think it'd just be nice for someone to be trapped there for 40 days and be a winner, you know? Okay, not bad. 5'8", bald, also a short king. You know, in this country, we used to have presidents of all heights. You know, George Washington was 6'4", but James Madison was 5'4". And then women got the right to vote, and we haven't had a short president since. Women got the right to vote in 1920. The first televised debate wasn't until 1960. That means for the first 40 years, women were just listening to the radio like, nah, he sounds short. All right. Another Epstein joke, sorry guys. Did anybody on Valentine's Day light 2 candles, drink 3 bottles of wine, then after the 4th hour of going through the Epstein files by yourself realize the answer to the whole conspiracy was that you needed a girlfriend? Anybody? Me neither. Messed that up. Anyways, moving ahead. I don't have a girlfriend. That was the whole point of the joke. But I am. You guys already knew that. Didn't need to tell a joke. I'm not a conspiracist. I'm getting desensitized to all the things that I'm hearing all the time. Like I remember 8 years ago, New York Times came out with an article that said UFOs are real. And when it first came out, I was pretty shook for a whole week, and I was like, holy fuck. But tomorrow, my friend came to me and said, Tyler, Epstein files got dropped, and Epstein and Diddy were emailing about how to weaponize the vaccines. I feel like now I'd just be like, time, like the earth, is a flat circle. Of course, everything's connected. I'm a flat earther, that's the whole bit of the joke. I realize explaining my jokes is not really helping them land. All right, moving ahead. Watching all of the ICE footage in Minnesota and watching families get abducted and then watching Minnesota neighbors rally around their neighbors and hide them really made me want to read the Diary of Anne Frank, just to get a little perspective. And then reading the Diary of Anne Frank, I did think, if my neighbor came to me and wanted help hiding from federal agents, I would do it. Mainly because I want them to keep a diary and get 10% of all the future book deals. They'd be on my front doorstep asking to be saved, and I'd be just negotiating key terms and conditions. Like, I want 10% future book deals, 20% of any merch, and if Netflix buys movie adaptation, I want to be played by Timothée Chalamet. And then the movie actually hits Diary of Ana de Francisco in 2036 on the screens, and I'm just portrayed by Shia LaBeouf in a bald cap. And I didn't get Chalamet, and I'd be sad. Okay, moving ahead. I am very anti-ice. My Nana is very pro-ice, and I was having a debate with her about ice. And just to get under her skin, I was pronouncing ice with a hard C. I was pronouncing it icky, just to get under her skin. And then after the fourth time of pronouncing it like icky, she snapped. She was like, why are you saying it like that? Why are you saying icky with a hard C? And I said, well, I'm saying ice with a hard C for the same reason you use a hard R. I just really don't want them in my neighborhood. My Nana's racist. Okay, moving ahead. Last joke. Sorry, guys. Have you guys ever heard evolution, that babies have evolved to be cuter, so we're more likely to keep them alive? Have you guys ever heard that? So they disproportionately have bigger heads, and they disproportionately have bigger eyes. We find that adorable, so we're more likely to fight for them to stay alive. And I didn't know if I believed this until recently. My friend just had a baby, went out for an errand, asked me to watch, and while I was alone with the baby, I put on like a giant puffy jacket on it so that its body was bigger. And I put sunglasses on it so that its eyes I couldn't see. And I did have to admit, the baby did look more shakeable. That's my time. Thanks, guys.
Tyler S., everybody, admitting his grandma was racist, which means Tyler S. is 1/4 racist. Wow. I can't believe you didn't get this group of white people on your side when you admitted you were 1/4 racist. Because Louie's here, so we all have to pretend we're not racist. All right. See? We don't even crack. We don't even... All right, I'm going to move on. We thought my grandmother was racist, and then when she died, we had to go clean out her room in the assisted living facility, and there were a bunch of Polaroids of her with black strippers swinging their dicks in her face, and my whole family was like, what the fuck have we been paying this nursing home to do? Why is this an event that happens routinely? There were several different dancers from different dates just swinging their dicks in my grandma's face, which, at 90, she's allowed to do whatever she wants, but that just seems like something you should have to take the bus off property to do, I guess. That's my feeling about it. Okay, you guys like having black dicks in your grandma's face. That's fine. I don't. She kissed me on my forehead when I was little. And I don't like to imagine a black dick on my forehead. I'm so ready to quit comedy. Everyone's into black dicks on their foreheads these days. I can't get used to this world. Ice. All right. Your next comic will never put his black dick on my forehead. Ever. I guarantee it. But I hope his grandma has all the dick she wants. Everybody put your hands together for Monty Giles. Your next comic is, he is a son of a bitch. Monty's creepy laugh about Jared the Subway guy just sitting in the background is perfect. All right, we are down to our final few comics of the evening, everybody. Your next comic, this guy,
Boy, oh boy, he came in with a crew that looks like they walked out of a South Park episode. I said you look like Kyle's cousin. It's a good reference for people who have watched 33 seasons of South Park. Your next comic, everybody, coming to the stage. We are great friends. This guy was the best man at my wedding. I know him very well, and his name is, goddamn, my handwriting sucks, Ben Dalke.
Ben Dalke! Yeah.
I think most guys think that a big pickup truck would get them laid, but nothing dries a pussy faster than watching me try to climb out of one. If you saw me riding around in a pickup truck with a really hot girl, you would think I somehow look even gayer than I do right now. I only attract big gay men and women. I don't attract anything straight. I'm what they call a target. So if comedy doesn't work out, I plan on becoming a lot lizard and hopefully finding a gentle trucker that'll take me as his wife. Because I've been told I require some imagination, but that I'm close enough to the real thing. And I'm skinny with a body like a large insect. Which means I have a body that most girls won't touch and think is disgusting. But the guy that cleans the rest stop bathroom can't wait to smash and flush down the toilet. I think I have a bad handshake. So I did some research, and apparently Trump and Bill Clinton are the world's top handshakers. I read that Bill Clinton's handshake is known for being both warm and personal, which is definitely interesting for a guy who rapes. Whereas Trump's handshake's more of a dominant power move, a handshake that makes everybody go, oh yeah, this guy rapes. And I've been told my handshake is both smooth and pliable, a handshake that makes everybody go, oh yeah, this guy's gonna get raped. Okay, this shit's not as good. My ex would always say she wants me to open up, but whenever I tried to explain to her how I felt, she would always just fall asleep, and then wake up and tell me that I just shouldn't feel that way. And in her eyes, that was a productive 11-hour conversation, but in my mind, it was more of just a missed opportunity to murder her. My ex was so bad, now I think a girl giving sympathy pussy is a green flag, because that sounds close enough to empathy pussy, and I bet that shit hits like fentanyl. Alright. Other new premise. In elementary school, they taught us that Thanksgiving was just some white guys at some tables eating dinner with some Indians. But like, I knew from my parents that that shit was not chill. You know, it was way more chill? World War I. Because on Christmas, they all stopped fighting and decided to have dinner together, and that shit did not happen at the first Thanksgiving. Okay. Terrible. Alright, now for the racist stuff and the trans stuff. I'm kidding. Sometimes I think people treat me differently because I'm young. I'll complain to people about being skinny and getting no pussy, but somehow the solution to my problem is always to get a job. It's never to like hit the gym or learn to talk to people. Somehow it's always to work construction and settle for a heavyset goth. Alright, that one didn't work either. I'm gonna leave it there. We're done.
That was time exactly. Good job, man.
Ben Dalke, everybody. Go over Ben Dalke. Ben, how old are you, Ben?
22.
No fucking way.
You're 22?
Yeah.
You look 15, man.
Damn, that sucks.
Yes. Yes. Can you grow a beard?
No.
All right. I don't know why. I didn't have anything prepared for that. I was just, every 15-year-old boy that comes into my life, I have a lot of personal questions. Where do you live? And what do your parents do for a living? What are their working hours? We should talk later. Let's talk later. All right. Your next comic, everybody, and it looks like it's going to be your final comic for the evening, a surprise walk-in. They're going to be, actually, we have 2 comics left. Fun fact. And maybe 3 if someone else walks in the door. Your next comic is going to be on the fantabulous Bryan Fountain show, which is happening
This Thursday at 7:30. It's the Not Too Late Show.
At Basic City Comedy. Everybody, put your hands together for Mary Walton Petersen. Don't worry, the guy who runs the show you're on is just going to piss behind you for yourself.
That's awesome. The sign on this door actually says I'm one person in the bathroom at a time, but it's like, what if I can't reach the sink? Been feeling like Jelaine Maxwell because I'm setting up my best guy friend with a bunch of girls. Meanwhile, my fine ass is right here. I got the Epstein Files on audiobook. So they got like the best voice impersonators. Check it out. To Jeff from Bill. Sent from my iPhone. Did y'all see who was on the Epstein Files? Those guys on YouTube. Y'all remember Dude Perfect? The ones who did the trick shot videos? They'd launch basketballs off mansions and it would like shoot in a hoop. Pretend to be sleeping. The guys on Dude Perfect, it's a YouTube channel, and they'd launch basketballs from really far away and it'd go into hoops. They'd launch them off mansion roofs. Now we know which mansion. Super yuck. I mean, a guy who's crazy yuck, exponential yuck. A guy who's into trick shots. That type of sex. It's got to bounce off 5 trampolines before he puts it in. Minimum 50 attempts. When he finally does, he's like, "Oh, did my GoPro get that down?" I know. I dated a guy who was into trick shot videos. I was nothing but a basketball hoop to him. You know who else was on there? The founder of IHOP. Yuck. You know where he got the idea to put smiley faces on the pancakes? Right from the source. You know what IHOP stands for? I hate adult pussy. Gross. Speaking of which, I'm learning how to read. Which is making driving easier. Usually by the time I sound it out, I'm past the stop sign. My uncle died of cancer. He was attacked by a woman born in June. A little love song I wrote last weekend was Valentine's Day. Hey girl, do you want to be my bae girl? Get a car and drive away girl. I will love you every day girl. Come on now. There's a fireplace in my car. I'm selling a wardrobe on Facebook Marketplace. No joke, just putting that out there. I have a fat adult crush on the Geico lizard. Y'all familiar? When his Super Bowl ad came on, I had to leave the room. I was like, I'm not creeping on Bay at work. That's weird. But if he was my boyfriend, I'd crash my car all the time. Because he's got like an accent and a job. And he's naked as fuck, 24/7. And I mean, this is a case when like size does matter. So the sex would have to be a bit creative. I think I'd just butter him up and put him between my hands like I'm making a Play-Doh snake. Just so like he feels some type of way. Be like, yeah, could your ex do that? He's like, all right. And then I butter up his little toes and make him tap dance on like the small of my back where, you know, like your bat wings hit, that little sensitive part. Like, ooh.
Speaking of short kings. But we actually did go on a date, and fucked up big time. He kept talking about insurance. Okay, now I'm jealous of some chick named Insurance. Ew. And he's like, no, babe, car insurance. I'm like, wow, she sounds big. Yuck. I'm nannying these 2 girls, and I like to tease them, like, I'm gonna get you, I'm your homework. And they're like, I'm gonna get you, I'm a job application. Chill with that. Because I'm gonna make movies one day. First one's gonna be all-female remake of Saving Private Ryan. Call it Beach Getaway. And then they find Ryan and they change your Instagram to public. Thank you. I'm Mary Walton Petersen. Let's bring Jacob back up.
Mary Walton Petersen, and don't forget, you can see her featuring Thursday at Basic City Beer Company on the Not Too Late Show. All right, we are down to our final comic evening. Unless Mukuzzo's sitting downstairs, at which point he can do whatever he wants, and I'll actually kick the next guy off the show. Going once, going twice. Ah, damn, I thought we'd have a great black comic. All right, instead, we'll settle. Your next comic coming to the stage is the host of the Not Too Late Show, a great man, one of my best friends. I mean, we talk all the time. This guy and me, we are like this. We are always on the phone with each other chatting, and I'm like, hey, what's up? And he's like, not much, you? And then I say, not much, man. And then we both laugh. God, what a cut up he is, you know? He's a good guy. Bryan Fountain!
Hi! Hey! Okay. Very cool, very cool. Nobody wants to talk to me. I guess that's fine. I don't know you, so if I could introduce myself to you. What's your name?
My name's Lulu.
Lulu?
Yes.
Lulu, what do you do for a living?
I'm a musician, so I teach music and I play music around town and stuff.
Wow. Well, it's nice to meet you, Lulu.
Nice to meet you too.
I'm Bryan, and I am a scientist. My latest science experiment, Lulu, I don't know if you've ever put like a Mentos into a Coke.
I don't know if I've done it, but I've seen it done.
Right. So my latest experiment was to butt chug a liter of Coke and then pop a Mentos up there. The hypothesis being that I would jizz a whole lot.
Did it work?
It was a negative result, Lulu. Lulu, I just ended up shitting everywhere. But Lulu, the force of my shit, like, actually took me off of the ground here, so, you know, we actually are gonna be submitting those results to some physics magazines, and yeah. Anybody on the dating apps? I personally can't do Tinder. I got kicked off of Tinder. I got banned from Tinder. It probably had something to do with my bio.
It said, not actually 34, I'm 15. As a freshman in high school, I'm purely looking for hookups. So, they had ended up kicking me off of Tinder. I'm trying to, show my sense of humor. Hoping that'll lead to getting some ass, I'm also banned from Uber. I can't use Uber anymore. What I would do is the car would pull up and I would sit in the front passenger side seat and I'd look at the driver in the eyes and say, "Do you want Roadhead?" So, banned from Uber also. Mary was talking about the Epstein files, Let's get it all redacted, Let's get it, not redacted, but the opposite of, let's get it all in the open. You know what I mean? I got nothing to hide. Ghislaine Maxwell? I fucked her. You see, we had matched on Tinder previously before. It's just a good callback to that other joke I had. What's a quick one? Not the Patti LaBelle one, the Aretha Franklin one. So in honor of Black History Month, I've been watching a lot of, thank you, Jacob. Jacob McFadden legally required to clap, to applaud. I've been watching a lot of black media. I recently watched the Aretha Franklin biopic starring Jennifer Hudson. Now, Jennifer Hudson, I think, did a great job. However, I think I could have done a better job. Donna, if you could feed me this line, and I could show you all my Aretha Franklin.
Aretha, it's Martin Luther King. He's been shot.
I'm hungry. Thanks. That was my Aretha Franklin impression. Let's bring Jacob back up here. I hope you all have a great night. We got the show on Thursday at Basic City. Hope to see all of you there.
Bryan Fountain, everybody. Give it up, Bryan Fountain. And as we end this show, it is Black History Month. This was brought up. Jesse Jackson just died. I know Bryan is personally devastated about it. What was your favorite Jesse Jackson moment, Bryan?
The Rainbow Coalition.
Oh yeah, when he ran for president and called New York City Hymietown and had to drop out. That was great. That was a good one. I liked it when he told Al Sharpton he wanted to cut Obama's nuts off. That was a pretty good one. That was on MSNBC. They did not know how to handle that. They were like, what? But my favorite of all Jesse Jackson moments has to be when he fought for racial justice. I thought that was good. Okay, you guys are not going to applaud for that? You don't find fighting for racial justice good? You fucking burned the city down 5 years ago, but you won't fucking clap for racial justice now. Okay, that's fine. All right, I'm heading out. I think we're gonna have a great stand-in host come in for the next month and a half or so. If his van still works and gas is cheap, he'll be here for the next show. Otherwise, thank you very much. Good night. Goodbye.
It's the day before.